Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I want to share something personal. The title of this video is Why I'm Proud of My 20-year-old daughter for investing $10,000 in S&P 500 and total stock market index funds. Not because of that amount, but because of the mindset behind the decision. And because this money came from her own earnings. She earned it while she worked alongside her university studies because it reflects discipline, responsibility, and long-term thinking. This is not about celebrating money. This is about understanding time, compounding, and thoughtful decision making. Let's talk about this simple example. My daughter invested $10,000. Now, to the numbers. Over the last 50 years, the S&P 500 with dividends reinvested has delivered about 12% nominal annual returns. After adjusting for inflation, that is about 8% real return. For this example, I used a conservative assumption, a 7.5% real return. If a 20-year-old invests $10,000 today in a broad S&P 500 index fund and leaves that amount invested until age 65, that $10,000 grows to about $260,000. In today's dollars, not future inflated dollars, with purchasing power equivalent to today. No trading, no stock picking, no constant decisions. Just time and patience and consistency. This brings us to an important idea: nominal returns versus real returns. Nominal returns are what you often hear quoted. For example, the market returned 10% this year, but that does not account for inflation. If inflation was 3%, your real return is closer to 7%. Real returns tells us what our money will actually be worth in terms of purchasing power today. They help us visualize the future in today's dollars. That is why real returns matter for long-term planning. Now let's talk about why starting early matters. Compounding does not reward intelligence. It rewards time. The earlier you start, the more years your money has to grow. Investing in your 20s does not make you rich quickly, but it gives your future self something very valuable: options and choices. In your 50s and 60s, you may not want to work because you have to. You may want to work because you choose to. That is what financial independence really means. The truth is, many of us do not start early. I didn't, not because I didn't earn, but because I didn't understand. I did not know about index funds. I tried to pick up individual stocks without real analysis, mostly based on hearsay. I lost a lot of money. And after losing money, I concluded that investing was gambling. So I stayed away from equity markets for a long time. Instead, I chose what felt safer: fixed income, real estate, conservative investments. Those have their place, but they do not provide long-term compounding power that equities do. The biggest loss was not the money I lost early. The biggest loss was the time I lost by staying away. That time cannot be recovered. The path to building wealth is not through stock tips, mostly not through market timing, not through constant activity. It is built through consistent investing, broad exposure to equities, and long-term discipline. Index funds makes this possible. They remove the need to predict winners. They remove the pressure to time the market. They simplify the entire process. So what is ownership mindset? There is also a mindset shift here. When you invest in stocks, you are not gambling. You're buying ownership in real businesses. You own companies that build products, offer services, employ people, innovate, and grow over time. Those companies are working even while you are sleeping. And over time, if you stay consistent, your money begins working harder than you do. That is the long-term goal, to reach a point where you do not work for survival, but work for meaning, for contribution, for fulfillment. So in closing, the real reason I am proud is simple. My daughter understands something at 20 that I understood much later, that wealth is built quietly, patiently, and consistently over time. Not through excitement, not through speculation, but through understanding and discipline. If this video encourages even one young person to start early, then it has served its purpose. If you want to learn more about index fund investing, click on the link above.